right, guys, we're back. Okay, so for this tutorial, you're going to need your yarn. You're going to need a crochet hook. I'm going to use a 6mm and a pair of scissors. Whatever scissors you want to use, it's fine. Okay, so first of all, we're going to take that out. All right, we're going to make our slip knot. And make sure that you leave enough tail that you have room to sew it in. Okay, so we have learned how to do the slip knot. We have learned how to do single crochet, half double crochet. I think we did have double crochet back loop only. I think we've learned double crochet and treble crochet. So today we are going to use the slip knot, the chain, single crochet. Whoa, that was a gunshot. Oh, maybe, I don't know. Okay. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Everything's fine, don't worry. All right. My husband is just target practice. He needs to tell me when he's going to do that because that really freaked me out. Okay, so we are going to start out with the chain. So we've done our slip knot. So we're going to chain, let's see. Let's chain 32. So we're going to do our chain. You remember this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. How big is 24? Not big enough. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. All right, there's 32. Okay, we are going to use single crochet and double crochet for this washcloth. So, when you use those alternating like we're going to do, some people call it the lemon peel stitch, some people call it the griddle stitch. I call it the griddle stitch. And I think there's other names too. So, we're going to chain an extra one. So that'll be 33. And then we're going to skip this one. It's the very first one. We're going to go into this one. So we're going to go right here. We're going to start with a single crochet. Okay. Oops, you can't see it. Let me move this closer. And then we're going to yarn over, go into our next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Then we're not going to yarn over. For our next stitch, we're going to do a single crochet. So you just go into your stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, and go through 2. Next stitch is the double. So we're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Then we're going back to the single crochet. This will give it a little bit of texture to actually help washing your body or whatever you want to use it for. You can use it for dishes, you can use it for your body. Maybe what would we do last? It was a single. Okay. So we're going to do a double. Pull up your first loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Then we do a single, yarn over. I'm sorry for the noise. He is out there getting his sights in, I think. So we just did a double. So now we're going to do a single. Then we're going to do a double. And if you've been practicing these stitches, then this is going to be easy peasy for you. Then a single. Then a double. Single. When I do a double, my mind and my fingers automatically want to do another one. Then a double. It's just double, single, double, single. Whoops, I just did a half double. It's double, single, all the way down to the end till the row is done. So that's a double. Then we're going to do a single. And then a double. Now you can, if you want to, you can do your first row as a double crochet row or as a half double. That would be fine to do. Since we're going to do a little small border around it, I didn't start that way. But you can do it that way if you prefer. And for this, you can use any hook. You can use any yarn you want. This stitch is so versatile. My last design that I made, the pink shirt, I've named it now. So the name, it's the Bella Rose. I did that for the chest area. I did this stitch for the chest area in that shirt. And you can design anything with one stitch. You know, if you keep doing it over and over, doesn't matter. You can use 2 different stitches. You can use 1 stitch. You can do whatever you want. Whatever you set your mind to, you can do it. Okay, there's a double. Single. Double. Single. Double. Single. You should end with a single. So double, and the last stitch is a single, just like the first stitch is a single. And this, my dears, is what it will look like. That is your first row. And we are just going to repeat this row all the way down, okay? So we're going to chain 1. We're going to skip that first stitch, okay? You see that first stitch right there? We're going to skip that stitch because we did a single, so we want to do a single in a double stitch, all right? So we're going to go into the second stitch and do a single. And then in the next stitch, we will do a double. And then the next stitch, we will do a single. And the next stitch, we're going to do a double. And it just goes that way all the way down. Single, double, single, double, single, double, single, double, single, double. It's just, that's all you do. And make sure that your double goes into a single and your single goes into a double, if that makes sense. If that's how you want it to be. I guess it's better if I'm in frame, huh? So see, this is a double right here. So we're going to do a single into that one. Hold on, I need more yarn. Okay. Now we're going to do a double into the single. And then a single into the double. And a double into the single. And then a single. And then a double. We're just going to continue in this manner all the way to the end of the row. All the way to the end of the project, basically. So you're going to repeat row 2 to as big as you want it to be, whatever you're making. I guess you could use this for a blanket. You could use it for a washcloth, dishcloth, shirts. You can use it for anything. You could use it for a scarf. I mean, it's very versatile. You can use whatever you want. All right, sorry guys, I gotta put you on pause a minute. All right, sorry guys, I got a phone call. My brother's in the emergency room. He's having a lot of trouble breathing. I don't know. So that was my brother's girlfriend letting me know. So I don't know. Say an extra prayer for him. So the last stitch we did was a single crochet. So now we're going to do the double. Okay. And the single. And the double. Single. Double. I didn't enunciate. Single. Double. last stitch on this row is going to be the double, because the last stitch we did was a single, another row. So we're going to end this with a double. We're going to chain one, only one. Turn your work, okay? And then we're going to do in this very first stitch, let's see this stitch right here, this one, that very first one after the knot, see there? Right there. We're going to do a single. And we're going to do a double. Then we're going to do a single. And a double. And then a single. And then a double. You notice we're still doing double into single, single into double. Okay? Our next stitch is a single. Trying to keep my fingers out of the way. Single. Double. Okay, if you look, this is the washcloth we're making. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. It reminds me of a little tiny flower, I don't know why. So we're just going to continue doing this all the way down the row. Yeah, single, double, single, double, single, double, single, double, single, double, till you reach the end. Make sure you get that end stitch. I will meet you just before you get to the end, okay? So if you need to, you can pause this video and then do the rest of your things until you get like maybe 2 stitches from the end, and then I'll meet you back there. So you guys go ahead and I'll see you in just a few. Okay guys, I'm back. All right, so we are at the end. So we're gonna do a double crochet right there, the end stitch. That is our last stitch. So this is what it should look like. See it? Isn't that pretty? That is pretty. I like it. So just continue repeating rows 2 and 3 to as long as you want it, till it's square. And a good way to figure out if it's square is to fold it over corner to corner. If the edges line up into a triangle, then it's perfectly square. I'm not sure. We've done 4 rows, right? Yeah, 4 rows. So we're gonna keep continuing on until our washcloth is square. And then when I get there, I'll let you know how many rows that is. However wide this the rows are, that's how long they must be. Okay, so just keep going on, repeating rows 2 and 3 all the way down until you get there. I will pop off here and I will meet you back when we're on our last row. So happy hooking, my friends. I'll see you in a little while. It'll be longer for me, but it'll just be a second for you guys. So if you need to pause the video, go ahead and pause it, and then we'll move on to the next section. So I'll see you in a bit. Bye, y'all. Okay, sorry. I forgot to tell y'all, make sure that when you start a new row, that you're putting a single into a double crochet stitch, and a double crochet stitch into a single. So the very first stitch on the 5th row is going to be a single. You should start with a single and end with a double on every row. Okay? All right. Be back in a minute. Hey y'all, sorry it's been so long since I got back to this. It's been one of those weeks. It's Friday night. We are on the last row of our washcloth. Isn't it pretty? I love this stitch. Okay, so the last stitch that I did was a double crochet. So our next stitch is a single. So we're going to do a single. Next stitch is a double. Then a single. You see that? And now we're going to do a double. And then we'll do a single. So go into the stitch, pull up the loop, yarn over, go through 2. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up the loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. And then the next one is a single. So go into the stitch, yarn over, go through, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. We go to the next one, we do a single. You should have the singles and the doubles down by now. Single.
I didn't think religious people were quite so sudden and direct.
That's the way I feel, and it'd be dishonest to say anything else.
There's our double. Single.
I suppose every time it has.
Just like before, the single goes into the previous double. Goes into the double from the previous row. And then the double goes into the single from the previous row. Every row starts with a single and ends with a double. This is our last stitch right here. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. And that is our last stitch. That means our washcloth is complete. Now, you can tie off sew in your end. You can do a border around, but when you do the chain one and then turn, it puts this nice little edge on it. See? It's a nice little edge on it. You can leave it that way. You can just have it just like this if you want to. Just tie it off and sew in your ends. Or you can do a border on it. And to do a border, you will go around, all the way around, single crochet. In the corners, you will put, I usually do a single crochet, chain one, single crochet. That gives me a nice round corner. And then I go down the side. You just want to put single crochets evenly spaced all the way down the side. And then do your corner again. And then do single crochet on the bottom. Do your corner, single crochet around the next side. Do your corner. And then single crochets down to wherever you started. Now, when I do a border around a project, whether it's a washcloth or blanket, whatever, I will start like just before the corner, like right here. It's about where I usually start, about right here. You can start in the corner, and then you wouldn't have to tie off your end. So, you can start in the corner, which will be right here. That'll be your next stitch. That will be your corner, the stitch you just went into and did your last double crochet right there. Then you can do a single crochet, you do one single crochet,
I'm sure glad to see you up and around.
see.
We heard you was flat on your back. Sorry to disappoint you. And you come on over and get the rest of that money anytime.
No, I don't like that.
That you feel able.
I would tie off.
One of these days.
I would tie off. You can start in the corner. A lot of people do start in the corner. And you would do like half your corner stitch. And then when you come all the way around, you get back to that corner, then you will do the rest of your corner stitch. So you would do like a standing single crochet. But the way I do it is I start about right here, a couple inches from the corner. And I'll start right there. I'll join my yarn right here, do a standing single crochet, and then do single crochet, do my corner stitch, single crochet, chain one, single crochet, and I go around, and then when I meet back up, then I try to make that join as even, straight across as possible. So, and then the best way I've found to tie off is a little trick I learned from Juan the Yarn Addict. So you chain one again.
Shall I pack my things?
Got my scissors.
I got places to go.
God, I wouldn't care. It doesn't make any difference to me.
Maybe a tail long enough to sew in your ends. Now you pull that through, okay? And you'll hold on to
I know
your
something.
yarn, grab the top
Could happen to one and not
just
the other.
above that last chain we did,
I thought it always happened to both.
and you want to pull down and do it tight. And then that's secured. That's secured. So then we want to, this is the wrong side. In the way that I know it's the wrong side, as you see. Okay. You see this edge? See how it looks where it kind of goes down? And then if you turn it,
Oh, then it's just that they're not sure yet.
then you see like the under stitches where it looks backwards.
Please stay.
So that tells me that that is the wrong side. I did 30 rows. So 30 rows of 32 stitches. And this should measure 10 inches by 10 inches, which I know that's a really big washcloth. I mean, it's normal size for a washcloth, but it's, for if we were doing a dishcloth, I'd probably do it a little bit smaller, but not much.
Well, there's those who say I'm pretty slow.
I've done all different sizes of dishcloths. I've done small ones, medium-sized ones, large ones, extra large ones. Yeah. So then, you just, I'm gonna sew this in. I'll show you how to do that. I gotta get my needle. It's down inside my cup. Oh, no, it's not. My coffee cup says, all I need today is a little bit of coffee and a whole lot of Jesus. And that's what I keep the hooks I'm using right now. I have several different hooks. Depending on what project I'm doing, what yarn I'm using, all that determines what hook I'm going to use. I have lots of different hook sets that I've collected over the years. So, this is my tapestry needle. I like the curved in one, like that. It helps you get into the fiber of your stitches. So, that's all you do. Now, I'll show you the correct way, and then I'll show you my way. So the correct way, you fold it in a loop like this. Stick the end that has the eye in that loop, and then pull it tight, pull out, squeeze it in your fingertips, push it through, and pull it through. That's how I do it, minus one step. I just squeeze it, push it through, and pull it out. But when you first start doing that, it's easier if you put it on the hook, on the needle, and then push it through. For a lot of people. So you want to sew this in on the underside, on the wrong side. And so this is the right side. And then this is the wrong side. So we're going to sew in our ends. So, what you do, what I normally do is I'll put it in the very first one. And that kind of pulls the knot down inside the stitch. And then you just, I'm going to show you. You just put it in inside your stitches to where it doesn't show through the front or the back. It shows through more in the back than the front. If you see like that, that won't work. You'll have a stitch visible. So what I do is I put it through the loops on this side.
Due to popular demand, this offer is being extended. Did you know that over 700 kids enter the foster care system every day? 700? 700. Just talking about foster care.
So then I'll pull it through.
Let's try this. Donate your small talk.
I should be able to do a good day's work after breakfast like that.
I'll see you do it. Penny, where's Bucket? Oh, I declare, Penny, I don't know what's happening to me.
Funny thing about pancakes.
So you can't see the needle at all.
First couple of days.
It's in there.
This morning too heavy.
So you pull that through.
Wild Indian, put water on those vegetables this morning.
And you do like a zigzag pattern.
They wanted to be a farm.
Like you go through this way and then you'll go back through that way without undoing what you just did. So what I do is I pull that up so I can see where my stitch is, the last loop it went through, and that's right here. It's right there. So I'll go to the next one. Go through. And you want to try to grab some of the fiber from the last pass through.
Before I was 15, I learned to hate those things. I swore I'd leave plows and pitchforks to farmers.
Okay, so,
No, I'll do it.
and
But
then
it's an occasion.
same thing. Don't go back through where, you know, the loop that you just ended with.
Nothing, just the.
And if you do this 3 times, you make 3 passes through, and that should be plenty, as long as you grab the fibers, and that should be plenty. And it'll be secure. It won't unravel. Just cut it off. And that's one of our ends sewn in. See?
Well, you wanted
No
me,
end.
didn't you?
We have one more. This was our starting end. I should have left a longer tail for that, but I didn't. So same thing. We got our eye of our needle.
No force.
Set through. Grab it.
Wasn't this place irrigated?
Pull it through all the way.
Ditches.
Frederick Carson turned the water off.
So you have just a little tail.
He's the man who bought the ranch up above from friends who couldn't make a go of it. We had built a community dam, but it was on his property.
Well, what'd you do about it? Don't tell me.
Then we do the same
Get you any water?
same principle.
We didn't pray for
With
water.
this one I can go through 3 loops and it'll make it more secure. And see it pulls that
The water you prayed for?
that knot down.
Of course. Can't you see? By committing an evil act, the poor man injured his soul.
I'm glad there's a well. Because it'd sure get thirsty around here if we had to wait for Carson. But walk this pony.
And you just go make 1 pass through. Turn your material. Try to keep an eye on your end so it doesn't come out. If it does, it's not a big deal.
Be sure you don't leave no slack in that cinch. The boss will sure howl. Yeah, this ain't the first pony I ever saddled. He'd squawk no matter
And I
how.
try to go through.
You're getting mean these
See if I can
days.
show that. try to go through the middle of that yarn, like split the fibers, and that helps it be more secure.
You belong behind a plow.
Now, I'm going to show you what to do if your end is too short. This is what I do. So you'll take your material, and right where we left off at, you see that? That's where we left off, right there. So we're going to go.
Are you deep? I said get moving, Trav. Nice Dan. Yeah, what's that to you?
We're going to go for a third pass through.
What did you say? The top two, about 16 inches of water over there. Who said so? I do.
So you'll put your needle in.
When you're at home?
There's no yarn in it. Just put it in the place it needs to be.
Anybody might ride up here and say that, Port Evans. You ain't known around here by sight. Anybody can say that, Jim. Sure could. Just a QE stamp on his saddle. But take the top planks out of the head gate, you stupid idiot.
And you put it through the eye. And you pull that through. And ta-da! It's very secure.
Well, I don't need all that extra water.
That's what we do.
Well, no, again, McDermott.
So it in.
What you told me to. You sure did. Step up on that.
So
Well, it kind of felt like
now you can block your washcloths if you want to. You don't have to. What's our washcloth? I'm not gonna put a border on it. We'll do a border in another video. But that's it, guys. So if you followed along with me, congratulations. You just made your first washcloth. Or your 100th washcloth, depending on how long you've been doing this. And that's it. It's a really good stitch for that. So that's it. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for being patient. It's been a crazy week. So we'll try to get another video up tomorrow. I want to start working on the tank top, the TLE tank top tutorial. Hopefully I'll be able to, might not be able to get that put together until Sunday, but I'll at least get it started. So just stay tuned for that. And then I'll have a yarn talk video to do also. So I try to get that done ASAP. So, but thanks for stopping by the cabin. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate you subscribing, joining the Crochet Cabin family. And if you feel like it, you can share my videos. And leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. So I love y'all. Bye.